So let's begin with a Kriya, with the whistle Kriya, which is a nice way of entering our breath and our power. First warming up the limbic brain, which is more the reptile brain, and then going from reptile brain to the higher consciousness, and then it's warming up the root chakra. So, but just let's begin with the mantra so that we are already in tune with that. So closing your eyes, finding a good seated position. Your spine is straight and your neck is relaxed and long. A tiny neck lock. And breathing deeply in into your belly and then breathing out. And feel how your hands are pressing towards each other. So the left pressing the right. And while you're breathing, you can think of this as there are many metaphors for this, or it could be the Ida and Pingala that are balancing with each other. It could be the masculine and the feminine reaching out and supporting each other. Or it could even, it actually is also our left and right brain hemispheres and left and right sides of our body that are getting into contact and connection with each other. And then feel that thumb slightly pressing to your chest bone. And a nice straight line. And your eyes are gently starting to warm up towards the third eye point, which is just above the eyebrows, where the nose bone meets the skull bone. And behind there is the pituitary gland, which is connected to the third eye point. And taking another breath in really deeply into your belly. And then relaxing and releasing your breath out fully, allowing the belly to come in. And with the next breath in, let's chant 3 times Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in now. Squeeze your root lock, your anus, 6 organs, and navel center. Hone yourself to here and now. Focus your mind into this practice and to presence in yourself. And breathe out. So the whistle Kriya, you can bring both of your hands into Gyan Mudra on your knees. And then, let me come a bit backwards. And then your eyes are still closed, gently pointing at the third eye point still. And then you're breathing in through your nose. And then you whistle out. And with the breath in, feel how from the third eye point, the air is going towards your your neck and your throat. Using that whistle vibration to sense how the breath goes from the third eye point through your throat out. In your own time and in your own breath. Last time, last round, deep breath in and whistle out. And then just breathe in through your nose again. And breathe out through your nose again. And now whistle in when you're breathing in. And then breathing out through your nose. And now we reverse the idea that the breath is resonating out through your third eye point into the distance, into the infinity. Now we're switching from warming up or connecting with the limbic brain, the reptile brain, our primal reactions and instincts to a higher awareness and consciousness. Two more rounds. And really project the out breath through your third eye point out towards the distance. And when you're finished, just breathe normally and feel how you feel. Recognize how you're already much more present in yourself, much more calm, and much more wise. And then imagine that you're sitting on a big red cushion, a big red throne, or a lotus, big red lotus flower. Just imagine sitting on something red and being surrounded by red. And then vision an elephant that comes to you. Or if you see several, that's also possible. But just envision your elephant, the symbol of wisdom, of fortune, of really long age and wisdom and weight and size that cannot be pushed over easily. Very stable presence. And let's now take a few moments to chant mantra La, L-A, La. And allow that to vibrate, particularly in your belly. So try to find how it vibrates from deep. It can also be in your heart and your throat and your third eye. Your eyes are pointed at the third eye. But just gently to yourself, however long or however loud you want or softly you want, just gently recite La. 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 Still visioning the red throne and the elephant. La. La. Last time. La. And then feel how you feel. Sit in stillness and in meditation, listening to the vibration and silence, sensing the spaciousness around you. We have just moved from the sensation and experience of the finite, of the things that start and stop, are born and die. We have connected to the infinite vibration. Slowly take a deep breath in. Squeeze your root block, your anus, sex organs, and navel center. Squeeze your diaphragm and squeeze your neck lock. And gently, slowly breathe out through your crown chakra. And you can start opening your eyes, fluttering softly. And let's begin our warm-ups. So today we're going to be a lot seated, so let's strengthen our root by coming down on the floor. So if you have space, or if you have a bed, you could just come lying on the floor on your back, and you can either put something under you or put your hands under your bum. So you can be in this kind of position. Yeah, great. So just for the first exercise, let's start bringing our bum up and just bringing a little bit of a squeeze up with the bum. You don't have to go all the way up. Just bring it so that you're in alignment with your knees. And then breathing out and just rolling back down. And first, curve your spine. Just curve your bum and your pelvis, and then bring the bum up. And then with an out breath, bring the bum down. And take a breath in and out. With the next in-breath, curve your belly and then lift gently your bum up. Hold that there for a minute, just a second, and then breathe out, curving down gently. And a breath. And another one. Curve your spine, your belly, feeling how the coccyx and the sit bone curves in, and then bringing your belly up just a little bit and then down. Let's make 2 more of these. And just be mindful of the different stages. No hurry. And last time, curve your coccyx in and then bring your belly up using your buttocks. And then slowly, gently roll out, down. Good. Now the next one, still keep your hands under your belly. And then let's bring our legs up. So you can bring your legs here, or you can bring your legs here, or you can bring your legs all the way down here. Right? So just test if this is a possibility. And then bring your head up. We're keeping your legs together and your heels being active. Yeah, great. So let's start by bringing the knees now to your chest. And then bring your head up. Yeah. And then find the position for your legs. And now put your tongue out and let's do breath of panting like a dog. And really activate your belly. Few more seconds. Now stop panting and bring your knees to your chest. Bring your knees to your chest and just rest there a little bit. Let's make another round. And if you feel like doing breath of fire, you can do the breath of fire. Let's aim for 1 minute. And if you need to take a break or modify during, then just come back and let's just try to finish 1 minute. Okay, so now lift your head up, bring your legs to your position, and let's start doing breath of fire. Okay, I see we're a little bit challenged, so bring your legs down and take a break. Okay. Breathe in and breathe out. Then bring your knees to your chest. Lift your head. Bring your legs out and let's start again. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Squeeze your root lock, anus, sex organs, and navel center. Squeeze, 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 and hold. Then breathe in, out, and bring your legs in. And just bring your legs all the way down to the ground and just relax. Great job. And now you can come up either with a rocking chair or just come to one of your sides and then help yourself up with your hands. Great work. Great work. And now let's just come to an easy pose. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears and then down. Then bring left to the ear and then breath out and down. Right up and down. And you can close them both and down. And let's repeat this way. Up, left, up, right, both up. And you can close your eyes. And if you want to focus on the third eye point, and you can do this in your own time now. You can do it very calmly. Or the other option is to do very active. So choose what is the best for you today. Two more rounds. And then bring both of your shoulders up. Deep breath in, squeeze your root lock, anus, sex organs, and navel center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now when you breathe out, feel how the energy is going up through your belly, through your spine, all the way out through your crown chakra. And just feel how you feel and breathe normally. I've been really binge reading some astrophysics books, and one really interesting thing is that there is a moment with black holes where actually time and space switch place. So the quality of time becomes more of a spatial, has a spatial quality, and space becomes a time quality. I'm not able to explain to you how, but I just find that very interesting, that even in the physics, time and space start to change. And I feel when we do this kind of, like today, right now, after this warm up, I start to feel that how time and space start to switch place. Let's start. Let's take a sip of water and start with our Kriya. And very much recommend to use something that helps you to sit in a good position, so that you can find the strength from your legs and your belly. So the first part, let me organize myself with the light here. Yeah, there we go. So in the first part, which is called splashing the water, we will bring our right hand to our heart and the left hand into a cup, and we splash water. The idea is that this comes from splashing water over your shoulder and your ear. And it doesn't have to be any special, it can be just a very monotone thing, but just make sure that your elbow comes high enough that that you scoop over your ear. Okay, let's start. And your eyes are focused on your nose. And if it's hard to see where your nose is, you can put a finger in front of your nose and focus your eyes there. Your eyes are not crossed, and you can see the difference. If your nose becomes fat, then you are crossing your eyes. So it's a very particular way of looking very close. Find your own speed and rhythm. It doesn't have to be fast, but sometimes speed and rhythm can find a kind of a more of a meditative rhythm that carries you. And like with most of these, it takes a few minutes to get into it. The first few minutes are the hardest. Then you get into it, and now we're gonna do only 3 minutes. But the actual full expression is 11 minutes, and it can feel very long. But once you get into it, the time just flies. And it is said that this movement is a fantastic way of releasing stress. And this movement has a long history in India, when people were filled with grief over death of a loved one or a tragedy of some sort. This would be the first exercise they would do in a river. They saw a river as the flow of life, sacred and healing, and they would toss water over their shoulders. And the yogis knew that this would reset the brain, or restart the brain, which was broken and frozen in a frozen state because of the stress. And even if you do this practice without a river and without any belief in anything else except your own infinite self, it does work wonders. And on a physical level, it activates. It's a great exercise for the glandular system and the liver. A few more seconds, half a minute more or less. Making sure your eyes are pointed at the third eye. Out on your nose. Now take a deep breath in and lift your elbow as far back as possible. And let's try to hold our breath for 15 seconds. If it's too hard, you can sniff a little bit air in and out. And then release your breath, but hold the position. And now take a deep breath in again. Breathe out. And last time, deep breath in. Stretch, stretch, stretch the elbow as back as possible. And breath out. Bring both of your hands down to the knees and just close your eyes and feel. Allow the energy to go where it needs to go. Now the next one is called the Shuli Mudra, where we lift our hands, and you can really allow the elbows to rest if it helps you to rest the elbows on your ribs. And then we take the middle finger, the nail, and the thumb is taking the nail of the middle finger, and then we flick it, flick, but flick it upwards. So the only thing that moves here is the fingers. And again, focusing your eyes on the nose. And if it's hard, just really test it with your nose, with your finger, and you can find it. And here we have a mantra. So the mouth doesn't really move. It's kind of in a smiley position, and the tongue touches the palate and says har, 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 har. Every time you flick, we say har, 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 har. Yeah? Okay, let's start. 3 minutes. Har, 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 har. If you need to go slower, then do it slower. If you need to have a break at some point, continue with one of them. Continue with the mantra if you need to rest your fingers. If you need to rest your mantra, then flick the fingers. Har, 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 and use active belly. Har, 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 har. Halfway there, doing great. Har, 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 har. Half a minute left. Doing really good. Har, 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 har. 3, 2, 1. Keep flicking. Take a deep breath in. Let's try to keep this for 15 seconds. If you need to come back, just do take a breath and come back. And out. Keep flicking. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. And now cannon breath out. Take a deep breath in. Last one. And flick as fast as you can. And cannon breath out. And bring slowly, gently your hands to your knees. And just feel how you feel. We're coming to the last part, which is the Superman. And in the Superman, this is the position of out. So you don't have to bring your hands all the way out, but this kind of V shape. V-shape position, 45 degrees. And then we will cross our hands in front of our, sort of in alignment of our third eye. And every time we cross our hands, we go har, har, har. Yeah? Let's begin. Eyes are again on the third eye, on the nose, and then har, 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 har. Find your own rhythm. If you want to go a bit faster, you can do faster. Or if you want to do it slower, do slower. Har, 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 And here it's really important that you have a good, strong base, that your belly is sort of, and your sides of your body and under your arms, the muscles are helping you. And think about that you're only moving your bones. So don't think about moving your muscles or moving with your muscles. Think about moving your bones, straight lines with your bones. Fingers are active and your shoulders are completely relaxed. Har, 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 har. 30 seconds left. Har, 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 har. Last 2 times. Har, har. Keep doing your hands and take a deep breath in. Holding for 10 seconds. Cannon breath out. Take a deep breath in. Holding for 10 seconds. Cannon breath out. Last time, and move your hands as fast as you can. And breath out. Cannon breath out. And then we bring our hands down. Feel how you feel. Any sensations, any mental or physical or spiritual experiences that you have are information that you can observe and you can take in. But right now, let it be. Let all the judgments, all the questions, all the interpretations, let them be. Don't go there. You did a really great job. You showed up for yourself and you worked very hard to enable your whole system to release and evolve. You're helping, actively working towards transformation, of bettering your life. So just let yourself be. Honor yourself, respect yourself, and love yourself. And more than anything, be your biggest fan and support, your cheerleader. You don't have to open your eyes, but you can slowly come down to relaxation. And it's very good if you can find a spot where you don't have to adjust, but you can really rest in one position. That way, the process of the energy can continue working. We want to often adjust and have some twitches, but they tend to sort of interfere with the process. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Take a deep breath in and stretch all your body. And then rub your hands and your palms of your hands and your feet together. And then you can bring your knees to your chest. And then rock side to side. And then rock yourself up. Or if rocking is not an option, turn to one of your sides and push yourself up from the floor. To finish the class, we have a short meditation for focus and sweetness. And you can sit in any position that you want, on a chair or on an easy pose. And then just bring your left hand to your knee. And then with 2 fingers, find the pulse in your wrist. I usually find it just underneath. There's a bone. If you trace the thumb, trace the thumb, and just under this bone, under the bone, there should be a pulse. Try to find that. And when you find that, close your eyes and focus on the third eye point and focus on the rhythm of your pulse. And when you find the rhythm of the pulse, chant in your mind silently, Satnam, 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 to your pulse. Sat meaning truth, and Nam is my name. Truth is my name. A meditation for sweetness and for focus. This is a great meditation for people who are new to meditating. It's also a great way to, even in the middle of the day, to just take pulse. If you need to find yourself, ground yourself, calm yourself down, find the gentleness and the sweetness of your being. Take now a deep breath in And a deep breath out. Take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Take a third breath in. Squeeze your root block, anus, sex organs, and navel center. Distill. And breathe out and let your hands come out. And let's close this session by chanting Sat Nam, long Sat and a short Nam 3 times. Let's bring our hands to the prayer mudra, and again, left and right, pressing each other. The various aspects and parts and sides of us meeting in the middle at our heart. Breathing in through your nose and hearing the Sat Nam vibration silently, and breathe out. Breathing in and bringing your eyes to the third eye point and feeling the vibration of Sat Nam resonating out. And with the next breath, let's chant. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Last time. Sat Nam. Take a last breath in and squeeze and hold and feel how you feel and recognize where you are and recognize where you can be and where you're heading towards. And breathe out. And let's bring our palms to the ground. If you can, bring also your forehead in reverence and in gratitude to yourself, to the wise wisdom that has been passed on, to Mother Earth, to the skies, and mothers and fathers. Satnam. Kiitos paljon. Drink a lot of water. Allow your system to cleanse. Yes. Kippis.